Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Gothic. Now, in this episode, I think I'm gonna recruit everyone, all who left, and probably I want to check with Greg to see if he can be my captain, because what Torlof wants is just insane. Now, I've been in all across of the Valley of Mines. I searched every nook and cranny, a whole wide range. I've been everywhere. The Temple of the Sleeper, all the dragons, all the new counter, the Brotherhood, the monastery, old monastery, the ruined one, the fog tower. I've been to the beach where the fire lizards were. Everywhere on the Valley of Mines. I didn't found anything except only one orc, elite orc, that spawned in chapter 4. That orc, yeah. And I found a couple of herbs. It would seem so, like I still haven't found all the herbs around here. That's one, that's two. How come I missed those beautiful herbs? That's three. And somewhere around here I found another one. Let me go grab it. There it is. I'm very surprised that I left it behind. Well, as you can see, I did run around all the Valley of Mines looking for all the enemies. If everyone is dead, and you can see that it's actually very dark now because it was light when I started running around. It took me like over an hour. It's going to be 2.5 about now since I started looking everywhere. What the what? I found a fire lizard tongue nesting on this rock. Why is it there? No idea. In the Brotherhood, don't know how they left there. And I found a set paladin with a very interesting weapon. And I found some unhappy paladin with a very interesting sword in his wares that I haven't seen before.
That's not a happy face you're making.
No decent food for weeks. I'm starving.
Show me your wares.
That is a very nice sword. Crimson Stalk. Strength required 165 with damage 165. That is interesting. It looks like it's one level below the Drake Slayer. And that's that. I found only single enemies, so those in the Valley of Mines, I don't know why they're struggling so bad. It's clean. So if you ever gonna play Gothic 2 in the future, know that in chapter 5 there are nothing new spawns in there. So you don't waste your time on it. I've been everywhere. I scouted everything I could, but I didn't found anything. So that's and I think I'm gonna finish it with sheep needed. Sheep the show. Oh yeah, we need to go to Dar and give that ring to him.
I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Come along.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
Lester will be the only one who will say something about Mario. Did you really have to recruit that guy? That guy has a very tough aura. Something very strange about that guy. Yeah, and then you can tell him, yeah, I figured out that Mario betrayed us. He said, yeah, you see, I knew it. My intuition didn't let me down. In the next life or in the future, my friend, be very picky about who you choose. Be careful with the people, not everybody can be trusted. That's a very nice lesson from the game and Lester. So as you can see, I had to use the lights because when I started scouting that Valley of Mines, it was still daylight, but because it took so goddamn long running everywhere, and I used speed potions. You remember how many we had? Over 20, I believe. Not everything, but many I used, including of course the episode where we cleaned Jarkindar. We gained 2 levels. I was about leveling up. We started clearing it. I leveled up very early on, and then after finishing like almost in the end I killed so many, I leveled again, it was worth it. I will use it to learn strength. I wanted to go to Corines and hire or recruit, in other words, Lares, but I remembered we need to give that ring to that guy Dar, also known as Gift. That swamp junkie ain't no gift. So I will hire my crew right now and I will check with Greg, because that possibility was only in the returning. Let's see, looks like he's not here, so everybody's still sleeping. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. Let's see if he's here. He should be sitting, yeah. Some people don't sleep.
Interested?
Sure.
One.
Thanks, here's your money.
Here's your money. Everybody on this farm has stole of voice acting. I've got the orc trophy you're looking for.
I've got the orc trophy you were looking for.
What's this you've brought me?
The ring of an orcish warlord.
Wow, I mean wow. In that case, what do you want for it?
Teal, is that you? Give me some gold. What can you offer me?
What can you offer me?
Either take the money or this amulet that well, let's say I acquired a while ago.
Acquired,
It
huh?
improves your dexterity.
Yeah.
I've tried it myself.
It gives plus 10 dexterity. An amulet that gives plus 10 or gold. I'll take the amulet. I don't remember how much gold he gives. Well,
Give me the amulet.
Sure thing. Have fun with it. Now give me that ring. It was a real pleasure, dude.
you're welcome. I think that amulet should give plus 10 dexterity. It's very expensive, if I remember correctly. Dexterity bonus 10, yeah. Amulet of adroitness. No idea what that means. Next. Well, because nobody of you yet gave me an answer, and because I want to include everything, and because I always play that as a mercenary I hire all the possible mercenaries to take on adventure with me, I think I will go with Torlof after all, and I'll show you what happens when I open the gate. Just to include everything in, since we're already doing that anyway. Let's see, that's before we started the hunt. That was like... yeah, so that's when I started the hunt. It was 5 o'clock, now it's 8 o'clock. So 3 hours I was including the hunt. The hunt took me about 36 minutes. After that, I started going to the Valley of Mine, checking just in case, and found a single orc. 3 herbs or 4 herbs it was. Something like that. That's and set paladin. Was that all of them? I think so. Teach me something new.
Would you want to leave this island?
More than anything. What have you got in mind?
I found out where the leader of the dragons is hiding. He's on an island, not far from here. I intend to get rid of him for good.
Sounds like a blast. If you can use me, I'm in.
Really?
Couldn't you use a teacher for dexterity or combat with one-handed weapons on your journey?
Of course.
I knew I could rely on you. We're all going to meet at the ship.
A man of action. That's what I like. See you later.
If you're already here, let's see, who can I ask? They're gonna pinpoint to Jack.
Hey, you!
You can ask some citizens here. Found this interesting dialogue, let's see what he has to
I'm
say.
trying to find a crew for a sea voyage.
I can't help you with that. You should probably have a look around the harbor, or maybe at the inn. If there are any sailors left here, you'll probably find them there.
Thanks for the advice.
Has any...
Oh well.
Everything's quiet. They will tell you go to Jack. As far as we know, he used to be a sailor. So yeah, I played this game inside and out.
What's your business here?
Go. Looks like look. Monty
Smart
noticed
kid.
me. Wow. But nobody, he didn't care that Monty entered the house. 2002. Yeah, I already showed you that in 2002 there were some No, 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 no,
I
no!
heard that you were looking for people for your ship.
And?
I'm in.
What would I take you? Difficult to steal this purse. I will talk to him later. Not now.
Thanks for...
Never mind, at least he released me.
Hey,
I
you!
remember he didn't
Look
let
for
me
someone
go.
else.
Look for someone else. The job went well. Where was I? Give the required gold. Looking for a crew.
I'm looking for a crew. I still need a few sailors.
Bad times, my friend. You won't find enough sailors in all of Corinus. Most of them have left the city. But with a good captain, it shouldn't be too hard to find yourself a few bright lads and make them into a decent crew before too long.
Where can I find a captain?
You're asking the wrong guy. I just run this tavern. Go talk to old Jack. He's been hanging around this harbor for as long as I can think. And when it comes to seafaring, he's your man.
Thanks.
I need information.
Looks like nothing new.
Give me something.
Was I starting to saying, let me finish it now? In 2002. I just paid attention to it right now. I never paid attention to it before. 2002, as I was passing today in the Valley of Mines, I saw some branches from the ground. We were actually swinging around. It means there is a wind, and they've actually animated it. Like some of the tall branches or grasses that stick from the ground. Not this one is a static one. A wind effect on a game from 2002 on the grass. Unbelievable. That is very cool. I don't know why, but people really don't like this game or watch it, or they always trash it. But for the time it came out, it's very impressive. A wind on grasses, on branches, really? Look at this. It's not Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, but it's small and mild, but it works in a game of 2002. They could just leave it static and didn't bother, but they did. It looks acceptable for the time. I'm surprised it's in there in the first place. But some things, some branches from the ground, they actually were swinging in the wind. They were moving back and forth to the sides. A game from 2002. My friends, and some people bash this game because it's old, it doesn't look good, it's boring. It didn't do anything unique or incredible to them because the game's 2002. What are you standing around? But I was just mind blown a little bit again. He can tell us about Jack, I think, Halvor.
That's what I've always said.
Look what I...
Come back when you have some...
Nothing new. Looks like I have to sell it.
I'm looking for a crew.
But how are you planning to leave here?
That's my own business. I'm going to
appropriate a ship.
Yeah, right. Are you for real? The paladins will make short work of you when they get hold of you.
If.
Suit yourself. It's not my life you're risking.
So?
Want to come along?
Nah, I think not. I've plenty to do here, and honestly, I have no desire to encounter a slave galley full of orcs. But I wish you lots of luck.
Yes, it's going to be there.
Can you help me?
I am not the right person for that. But go talk to Jack. He should be hanging out here somewhere in the harbor. He'll know best what you need to make that journey.
We already know that, but I want to include everything I know into this.
Show me your...
I mean, I was playing it all those years for myself, enjoyed this game countless times. I don't know, that's my like what? The 30th time doing a walkthrough of this amazing game. I mean, I wouldn't stop playing this game. I would finish it, start it again as a mage, finish it, start as a paladin, finish, start as a mercenary, finish it, start it again. then stopped for a little, and it became something yearly. Somewhere around between February and March, I start to playing this again.
But who knows?
Then leave it for a year, and the next year come back and start another playthrough. Believe me, I played this game inside and out. But even I, after so many years, don't know a few things. For the time this game came out, it's still large and it still can do a few things here and there. Like today I discovered the branches moved. I think they always moved, I just didn't pay attention to it because... Given elixir of mental restoration. What? Let me save. What? Just by accident I came here. Wow, that's even more experience. Let me drink it myself. I think I should receive 1000, but he gives me more. What? Talking about little things, but that's Suzuki introduced. You can't do that in the original. Since there's no dialogue, it's obvious. Yeah, and he gives me 1000 more. Let's do it. Wow, wow, wow. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That is something new I've been talking about. But that's thanks to Suzuki. As we know, he became unpredictable, and Miguel in the Yarkandar made him like this. Show me, boy. I have a potion for you. It will help you to remember. Remember what? Where I left my latest universal solvent experiment? Among many things, trust me, it works. I tested another recipient whose mind was scrambled and they recovered fully. I'm always open to the documented field research. Another one for science then. Oh! All the stars, all the constellations, the void, I can see it. By Enos, Adanos and Belia, the prophecy is true. Blabbergasted. What prophecy? Flabbergasted. Really? The prophecy of... Get to the point. Hey, what are you doing in here? This is a restricted area. What you talking about? But the prophecy, don't you remember? Come on, it seemed damn important. What are you on about? Stop this drivel and let me conduct my studies in peace.
Show me your way.
Nice little addition, but didn't lead anywhere.
Instruct me in...
What do you want to know?
Essence of mana or speed tonic. That was very nice. Another thumbs up, Zurek. Wow, I didn't know it. Maybe I did read about it and I forget it, but now I do know it. That was amazing. Mind blown. As I was talking, my mind was blown about the branches that since 2002 they were moving, were affected by the wind. You can see it or hear it here. Usually it plays near caves or inside caves. That was still freaking awesome. That was still freaking awesome. It's not Ghost of Tsushima that everything is affected by the wind and you can just swipe and be guided by the wind.
What do you have?
Then pay attention.
I'm paying attention, let's say. Nothing new. I think we've been here on this episode. I want to go to Milton and ask him about the dragon egg. I don't think he will say anything. Only when we transition to chapter 6 to in the house of Irdoran. Nothing new here. Okay, so Halvor and that dude told us, the one from the pub, that we can talk to Jack. Let's see. Girion should spawn here when we bribe the guards.
Hey,
beefy,
you!
Beefy.
Okay.
I can.
Look for a captain. Any news?
Any news?
No, the situation is still serious.
Really? Can't you take along after all? No? Where shall I look for a captain?
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
Thanks, I already knew that and I already did it because I played the game over 30 times. Yeah, so let's see, Lares. Lares will talk with Bennett or Diego, I don't remember who with whom. Gorn stands doing nothing. They talk and Garol always stands. Diego maybe blabble with Lares and that's it. Okay, let's go recruit Vatras. And we recruit Diego and that's where we end it. Still mind blown that things like that are moving and affected by the air. In the game from 2002. Anybody who's gonna trash Gothic, I'm gonna shut them up real quick. Okay, maybe the trees and the branches moving and affected by the air is not the big deal, but the choices and the dialogue given in this game. I mean, The Witcher maybe didn't have such a impact on the story or on the game by your choice. But here you can choose be mean or be good to somebody. Of course it doesn't affect the story in any way, just affect a quest line or that specific character and how he will react to you in the future.
Hey,
So that's very amazing.
The paladins are getting ready.
Yeah, it's a good thing they moved their asses. Let's go take Vatras with us. I hope I have enough room for everybody I want to take. I know where the enemy is located.
I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this, and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
Consider it an honor.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people.
Finally, he addresses them.
I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return. If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adanos be with you.
Can I donate to you? 500 experience. Wait. Very cool. Now, one thing I know about it and I tested for damn sure. Let's see. You did bad things and you repent for once and then you continue to do bad things. He will forsake you. He will address you. Go, I don't want to see you. Go, I don't want to see you. Let's say you recruited him. He goes to the ship. You did bad things. You come to him, he say, you know what, you did bad things, I don't want to sail with you no longer. Okay, even if you don't decide to approach him, and you take to the ship and you go to chapter 6 with him, and you try to talk to him, even then, after the ship, and you go to the house of Idrot, you transition to chapter 6, he will say, you are a murderer, a thief, you are transgressions, I don't want to forgive you, go away. It's really amazing how even the original game, they did that. Even if you try to take him and even if he sits on a ship and you approach him to talk to you and say, you know what, I'm not coming with you. Even in chapter 6 they made that transition to the next chapter still be viable, and so he will not help you in chapter 6. Just so you know that I tested that and it's big business. Big business.
Lousy. Somebody?
That's no news.
You should have seen it a few years ago.
You would be liked back then.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Of course, my friend.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second.
I'm ready?
Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
It's funny, you can try and speak to him from here. He runs, he comes over here like this, changes clothes and runs back. Just in case if you wanted to know. Okay guys, we recruited Lares, Diego and Vatras in this episode. I'm gonna go and clean my inventory a little bit, sell the unneeded junk. We still have the leather satchel, so yes, that I still didn't open. I will keep them safe. In case the game bugs out and I lose all my gold, I will have my savings as backup. I'm gonna sell my junk. I'm gonna clean my inventory, sell what I don't need, keep what I do need. And I'll see you in the next episode. If you did enjoy the episodes from the one from the hunting and everything and the episode of today, don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified, so you can be always know that the new videos like that air or uploaded, so you don't miss them. And I appreciate for your view. See you in the next one.